Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripe Color, and this is the reading for December 11th. I messed up yesterday, but whatever. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. I'm offering 30-minute readings for $30. All the information is below. I'd be happy to read for you. And let's get to it. Okay. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Cut. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay. Cheers. Iced coffee. Okay. The 3 is about cooperation. It's about creativity. It's about cooperation. It's about a contract. It's, I don't know who exactly they are. I think it's, well, it's like the priest, the architect, and the craftsperson, right? And they're going to build something. There's a little secretiveness sometimes to this card because it's in the dark at night, right? Like, why would you be in the church at night? Then you have the 9 of Wands, and then you have the Devil. Okay. So you have a 3. Okay. Well, the Devil is really an interesting card. The Devil is really, the Devil is about a false truth appearing real. That's basically what the Devil is about. Because it's kind of like, I don't know, your good angel and your bad angel sort of thing. And your bad angel says, oh, you could take it. No one will notice, that kind of thing. Or, you know, uh, if you gamble it away, if you gamble, you'll win this time, gamble the house because this is your big shot, sort of thing. Gamble the house. So it could be about addiction. It's about being tied to someone or something that's not true, right? That's not for your highest good. And it's funny because this card lately has been coming, I've been getting this new feeling with this card. And, this card is sort of like there's this moment in the battle, and you're still standing, and, you're a little beaten up, surrounded, right? Being surrounded, obviously. And I always, what I get from this card lately? What I get from this card lately is, should I stay or should I go? Or, yeah, should I stay or should I go? Sort of like the Clash song. Should I stay or should I go now? Do, 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 do. I saw the Clash, actually. Okay, so if there's some opportunity or something you're getting involved in that, is somehow either financially or creatively that you're feeling a little bit, I don't know, compressed by, or you have like an inkling of what am I doing, or an inkling of, am I living in some illusion? Is this illusory? Is this illusory? If you might get involved with some sort of creative project, or involved with other people that, you have, like they promise you the world, or blah, 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 and you feel a little bit like, it just doesn't really kind of feel right. Well, then it probably isn't. Um, because I'm getting this, and this could be, addiction to, this is like all the seven deadly sins, you know, is it lust? Is it greed? Is it power? Is it pride? Let me throw more cards. Oh boy. Okay. It gets better. The end of a cycle. Self-imposed mental anguish, bondage. Okay, and then you get the star, which is great, because the star is probably the most benefic in the entire deck. So if you feel like you have to get out of some sort of contract or some sort of understanding, then you definitely should. It's kind of, yeah, should I stay or should I go? It's almost like this is the point in the battle, in a way. It's like, okay, well, I've maintained the fort, even though it's kind of falling apart, and I've worked really hard at it. But now you have to make a decision as to, have I learned my lesson and I'm ready to surrender, or do I keep on fighting? And if you're fighting the devil, you should probably get out now. If you're fighting some sort of like, if it sounds too good to be, if someone says, "Oh, if you give me $100, I'll make you 10,000," it's like, I get that. I would love to turn $100 into 10,000. Also, I would love to turn, thin air into $10,000. But if it, don't get lost in the illusion of um, the carnal, of greed. Yeah, there's a whole thing going on. There's a whole, it's like there's this whole interior kind of, it's almost like Jacob and the angel. I can't believe I'm talking all about all this Bible stuff, but they're great metaphors. It's almost like fighting the devil in yourself, fighting the devil. It's almost like Jacob and the angel wrestling, right? It's Jacob and the angel wrestling. It's so Jacob and the angel wrestling, I think, is really about, kind of fighting your own negative thought, your own negative way of looking at things, your own illusion of the way things, you want. I'm trying to really get to it. I don't know how to. It's almost like you have to let go to win. You have to surrender to win. Yeah, because this is about moving to smoother waters, and then you become the emperor. So there's this whole interior thing going on, and I think it's quite mental, actually, of it's not going to be okay, things don't work out, blah blah. I feel like there's this whole mental struggle going on, and it's almost like I'll put it like this. Sometimes when I'm in a sort of state of, well, no, I don't want to put it like that. I've had meditations where I've kind of gone to the angels, right? And I have like this treasure chest of like insanity in my head, right? It's like insanity in my head. And I just offer it up and say, take this and transform it. It's kind of like when a little kid makes a picture, right? And it's really like not very good, right? And you say, oh, is that a fire truck? And they're like, no, it's a flower. Like, oh, okay. And I feel like, when a child offers that to you, it's so sweet and it just warms your heart. I feel like if we take our insanity and our, negative thinking, our illusions, and we kind of like, offer it to God like a little child offering like a little thing, a little, weird picture. I feel like spirit takes it in the same way that we take it from a child, going, oh, thank you. Thank you. And then because you offered something and you asked for it to be transformed, right? Because you're an adult now, you're not quite the child. It's like, well, you offered something, so something will be offered back. It's like, please take my insanity. Please take my negative thinking. Please take my self-imposed mental bondage. Please take my thoughts that don't work anymore. Please take these contracts maybe that I made with myself or with others that are no longer working, no longer healthy, right? Sometimes we make a promise to ourselves or to people in our lives that are not for our highest good. And this doesn't even have to be a verbal contract or a written contract. It could be a like a hard contract. It's like, oh, like even though you have abused me my whole life or whatever, I'm going to still take care of you, like that kind of thing. This has turned into a heavy reading. Sometimes these things are too big for us to handle alone, right? They just are. Sometimes, you find yourself in a situation and it's like, this has gotten bigger and bigger and bigger and more dark. And, I need help from spirit. I need help from my guardian spirit. I need help from the angels. I need help from God. I need whatever it is, whatever works for you. You could even call on a particular god or goddess or an energy. And I feel like it's a certain mindset. So it's almost like you ask yourself or your guardian spirit or whatever you want to call it, your inner voice, call it whatever you want to call it. People get all caught up in words. It's energy. So, it's hard to like put a name on energy. Say, how am I on my own way? How am I, what can I do or what should I let go of in order to live to my highest, for my highest good and my highest healing for myself and for the world? And you'll get information, and you might get information physically. Sometimes you get information physically, like maybe your shoulder will hurt, or, you'll get a certain tightness or a certain openness in a certain part of your body. And then to figure out what that is, you have to ask what that is, or you'll know intuitively. You'll either know in here, or maybe vision or hearing. It's different for different people. This is appropriate in a way coming up on the eclipse. Eclipses are always a big deal. Eclipses are always a big deal. It's like, how am I on my own way? How am I, what kind of contracts have I made? What kind of soul contracts have I made? Right? That, were made in the dark of night, were made that I need to null and void. If you believe, that you're foolish, or you believe, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This could get, I feel like this is a moment in time, and, we're coming up in the eclipse. So this isn't exactly, I say it's for the 11th, but it could be, it's like around. I need to go to smoother waters. Right? I need to become the emperor in my own life. And I need direction. Heavy reading. Heavy. Deep meditation. This is why, we have the time now. We have the time. And you can get as, weird and ugly as you want, because you're at home anyway. So there you go. I also, I never mentioned this, but I also do IET healing, which is integrated energy therapy, which basically, it kind of calls on the angels, it calls on the angels to help you move energy. I do it on myself all the time. And I do it remotely. I could do it remotely. So, I've done it to people in Europe and Asia, and, you don't have to be here physically, because the energy is so big and so, I don't know, loving, powerful, that, your job is to be open to receive. This is what I would like to change and manifest, and this is what I want to let go of. They hear you, they come in, they do their angel thing, and things get transformed. So it's definitely a time for transformation. It's time to let go of the past. All right, blessings. If you're interested in all the information is below. If you go to my site, you could see the IET stuff that I also offer. All right, blessings to you.